Hi, Lou Banks here, founder at Rising Vibe, coming to you to kick off the very first ever Rising Vibe newsletter. So we'd love to know what you think about it, and also to give a bit of a shout out to our Calling Out the Men brother brand, which we are launching at the Mad World Summit on October the 9th in London, which we are very excited about. And Calling Out the Men is all about providing emotional support for men in the business world, because there is nothing in business for men to support them emotionally. So we are campaigning and driving that forwards, and we are launching it on October the 9th. So please watch out for lots of information about that. And once again, we'd love your feedback. We'd love to know what you think. We'd love to know what you think about bringing emotion back to business, especially for the fellas. And what I'm going to do now is talk you through a quick 5-step process that we use to help you feel better using the Rising Vibrational Scale. Now, if you need to feel better about a situation that you're not feeling good about, then this is a great way to do it. Sometimes, however, we don't want to feel better. We're quite happy to stay not feeling good. So this is when you want to, because it's always a choice. But if you want to, then step 1 is take the current situation and ask yourself, where am I currently on the scale in context of this situation? It is very rare that you will be in one place. It is likely that you will be on a range. Feel a range of emotions, and you might even tip into a little bit of high vibe. But if you want to feel better, then chances are you are feeling more low vibe emotions. So ask yourself, first of all, where am I on the scale? The second step is to ask yourself what thoughts you're having about that situation that are driving those feelings. So what do you believe to be true about the situation? What are your thoughts, your judgments about it, your beliefs that are driving the thinking, that are driving those low vibe emotions? Step 3 is to ask yourself, how do you want to feel instead? Now, a lot of people that we work with using the scale want to feel calm, but actually sometimes it might just be you want to feel a little bit less low vibe than you were feeling. So if you're feeling anxious or worried, you might say to yourself, actually, I just want to feel, 1% less anxious than I'm feeling, or 1% less overwhelmed than I'm feeling. That is still feeling better. So how do you want to feel instead? Step 4 is to ask yourself, are those thoughts that you're having driving you towards or away from feeling better? And chances are very high that those thoughts are unhelpful and moving you away from how you want to feel instead. So the first step is to ask yourself what evidence you have that those thoughts are reality and factual, and the answer will be no. And even if the thought is a fact, which is rare because we don't think in facts as a rule, but even if you were thinking some factual things, there will be some underlying unhelpful thoughts and limiting beliefs driving those low vibe feelings. So what could be, this is still step 4, a slight perspective shift in that thought that would help you feel better. So, for example, if you go into a meeting and there are people in the meeting that you don't connect with, or feel uncomfortable when you're around them, or feel intimidated by, you might be telling yourself something like, they don't respect me, they don't value my opinion, which of course are not going to help you feel good. And if you keep telling yourself those things, you're certainly not going to feel better. So a slight baby step shift in perspective, and we always talk about baby steps, might be, instead of they don't respect me, it might be, how do I know they don't respect me? What evidence do I have they don't respect me? Or they might respect me. If you are telling yourself they don't value my opinion, a slight shift in perspective, again, very similar, turning into a question. How do I know they don't value my opinion? What evidence do I have they don't value my opinion? They might value my opinion. Very slight shift, but actually can make you feel quite dramatically better. Then when you start to feel better, what is the action that you are wanting to take, feel more inclined to take, feel inspired to take? And chances are that might be something that you don't even think through. You feel better, so you speak up. Whereas if you were still believing they didn't respect you, didn't value you, you might not speak up at all. So there you go, they're the 5 steps. If you want to learn more, please go to our website and download the Rising Vibrational Scale worksheet, which talks you through those steps with some great coaching questions. You can download that for free from the website. Let us know what you think about the newsletter, and keep in mind the Calling Out the Men, our brother brand, our sub brand, is launching on October the 9th. So please look out for information about that. Thanks very much. Bye.